All right, hello. I am going to talk about um, the real Thanksgiving, like meaning what does it mean to be truly thankful? Um, Sometimes people think that when it comes to Thanksgiving, it means that we should only be thankful for religious freedom, which is what the Pilgrims had. But it seems like America in general has kind of forgotten the meaning of Thanksgiving, meaning they don't really have a thankfulness for Jesus himself. And so um, that's really throwing a few loops into the picture, if you know what I mean. Okay. Um, if you don't have a thankfulness for Jesus, what are you thankful for? What does the Thanksgiving mean? Um, and you look at the Bible and you really read the Bible and you really consider what it says, and it makes a lot more sense to be thankful for Jesus than anything, really. Okay, so I'm going to look at the Hebrew name Yeshua, Jesus, and its name meanings. Okay, you can look this up on your own. What do the Hebrew letters mean and all that stuff. Um, and there's some meaning behind why I'm looking up the Hebrew language. It's because the Native Americans, all the different tribes in America, had different languages. Very, very wide variety of languages, I'll tell you. There's no way the people way up in the northeast corner in the continental United States, way up in Maine, spoke the same as people who spoke Aloha. So the Navajo, totally different than the Cheyenne. There was so many different language variations. Anyway, so I'm going to look up the Hebrew language. I'm going to study the language of Hebrew and the name Yeshua as it really is. Okay. Okay, his name is spelled Yod, Sheen, Vav, Ayin. Okay, what does Yod mean? Yod means Jewish or Jew, hand of God, continuity. Sheen, what does that mean? It means tooth, steadfast, change, return, and year. Vav, what does that mean? Hook, the word and in front of a word, it transforms past into future or future to past. Ayin means eyes, salvation. Now, I'm going to stop right there. So every single human being needs salvation from something. You got a flat tire on the road. Somebody has to help you. Okay? You break your leg. Somebody has to help you. Okay? Every single person. Okay. There's no escaping that. Okay. Somebody has to help somebody. Okay. It's a team. We're a team playing effort. Everyone has to everyone needs somebody else with eyes if they're blind, or they need their own eyes to thrive. So eyes are important. Okay. So, because of those themes, you know, the colors and stuff, because of those themes, eyes, an animal without eyes cannot survive. Okay. Nor can humans. Okay. Um, because of those themes, let's look at the Ojibwe language, which is a language that's spoken kind of it's north of the Mississippi River, around the Mississippi. That's how the Mississippi River came up with. That the name Mississippi came from Ojibwe language themes and people. Okay, let's see if we can translate the meaning of Yeshua from Hebrew into Ojibwe. Okay, first of all, the term Jew has no translation in Ojibwe language. A translation can possibly be based on the character of Jacob from the Bible and or the nature surroundings of Israel. Okay? So there's no actual translation for Jew in the Ojibwe language. None. They wouldn't have heard the tribe. They're in this little landlocked area. They never were seen Israel before. So why would they need it? that language, or they need to know that. So if someone tells you to hate Israel, watch out. They don't know what they're saying, and they want to use indigenous people as their cue to hate Israel. What's the purpose? You're not doing any. Those people are not doing anything. Okay. All right. Hand. Okay. These are the Ojibwe language. I cannot say these straight out. I've never really spoken it, but I'm just telling you. Okay. Onin Jiman. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Okay. God translates great spirit, which is Gichi Manidu. And a bad spirit is Majiaya Ag. Okay. Continuity, which is forever and ever. Ga Giji E Kamig. Tooth. Webi Dama. Steadfast. Remain tranquilly in place. Gosh Wawa Dabi. Change. Gwekisi. Return. Aza. Aze Higiwe. Year. Giki Nun Noen Nan. Hook. Zagawaka Yagan. The word and, there's 31 different versions and expressions. It depends on how it's used. And he went, and they stayed. Ginger and Bill, two names versus the bear and the animal, and the bear and the dove, or something like that. Okay. And it depends on how it's used. 31 different versions and expressions. Okay. Agaye, like for Agaye, Minawa, example. The past, where it's past tense prefix with the initial is Chagawi, when you want to change a word around. Chagawi. Okay. I. Oshkinizi Goman. It varies on the types of the conditions of what you're describing when it comes to I. The apple of the eye is Makad de we wagimi shikini zi Gawan. Try to explain the apple of the eye to Ojibwe people. You ain't gonna get very far. So Makadawa Gimishkin Zihigawan Nan. Alright. Savior. Adequately hold. WB. You can at least translate that one. WB, everyone needs a savior. Okay. But translating apple of the eye. Let me say that one again. Makadewe waga mish kinzike gawan nan. You ain't gonna get too far. All right. So what do I encourage you to do when we are looking at some unusual ideas? Hold on to the truth. Don't be deceived. God is not mocked. You can't rewrite your own height. You can't rewrite how you're created. Okay. You can't rewrite the Moses accounts and make it say what you wanted to say. It's going to say what it's going to say. Okay. If you're working at McDonald's, be thankful. If all you are as a janitor, your character matters more than your position. Okay. It really does. You don't want the bad spirit to infect you, which is demonic and bitter stuff. It's probably more important to have the good spirit. Okay. Yeah. So be thankful for the basics. All right. Have a good day.